It's MORAA, the truth teller. MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Guys, God made man, man made money, and money made man mad. Oh my God. I have just watched a video by 𝐵𝐷𝐾𝐒. He is the one trending. By the way, Mzee, hey, you have mastered the art, of these streets. When you want to trend, you just become berserk. Say anything, talk anyhow, act like you're crazy, and, all attention goes to you. Well, you have done a very good job. Guys, I have watched a video by this Mzee, and he has come out not happy. The guy is enraged. The guy is furious. The guy is pissed. And the problem is, he is even shaking. Like the guy is shuddering, like somebody who is feeling cold. He is shaking out of rage. Mzee, did you check your blood pressure? Did you check your sugar levels? Oh my God. Please check your heart rate. Check your pulse, because at this rate, take care of your health, Mzee. Like seriously. These streets are not easy. People have to come and analyze, criticize, what you have spoken about. Especially if you talk about some things that don't make sense. Guys, this Mzee has come out to clarify, the issues that he had spoken about in his last video. But before we get into that, let us look at the government official, of Nyabohansi. This guy comes out, spewing so much ignorance until sometimes I'm like, it is amusing, guys. Because sometimes it is just good to find out something before you come and talk. Like seriously, you cannot just be coming out here, you're not sure of something. The first thing you do is to grab a camera, and just talk. I know content has to be done. I know, that YouTube videos have to be published. But guys, hey, I have never seen people who are so proud of exposing their ignorance like some of these people in this village. Some people out here are trying to hide their ignorance while they are so hell-bent on exposing theirs. It doesn't make sense. Now, this Max Zero, the government official, came out to say that Matiko, has been put in jail by David Jr. And I was like, okay. And this is because David Jr. came out with a video where he highlighted Matiko, while he was in the rehab. So it was a small segment. And also, on that particular video, David Jr. had, put Matiko on the thumbnail. On that photo, Matiko was looking healthy, strong, happy and everything. And of course, I checked out the video. I was so impressed. And I remember doing a reaction, talking about, this is the best thing. And I hope that Matiko, maintains his sobriety, once he is out of, rehab. So this government official came out to claim that, this guy is in jail and not rehab because of the uniform that the guy, Matiko was wearing. Yes, guys, I know that uniform looks like the uniform that they put in jail, around here. However, even that particular hospital, that is the kind of uniform that they have on, So this government official, should be doing his research, at least even Google it, oh my God, before coming out here to embarrass himself. Why does he do this to himself, guys? You know, why can't he just do a little, perusing through the internet, a quick search, before he comes out here to disgrace himself? Like, seriously, guys. Or maybe for him, once he has done content has gone out there, YouTube is counting the money. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about how ignorant he comes out looking, And guys, I have been hearing them say that this family, of Congrats mom, they are so influential. They are the ones who control the police. They are the ones, who call the shots. They are the ones who go around mistreating people, doing everything and anything they want. And guys, after this video that 𝐷𝐼𝐶 did, I actually believe them now. I regret ever doubting them. They have been telling the truth. Guys, imagine David Jr. was able to put Matiko in jail without the court process. So David Jr. can just decide. How come he has not put Gintu in jail? How come he has not put this particular government official in jail? Why Matiko? So guys, this is my question. So David Jr. can decide to put any of his haters, or anybody for that matter, in jail. Just like that. We're not talking about the cells. We're not talking about remand. Jail. My God. This family is indeed powerful. Guys, don't you all agree? This is the most powerful family in Kenya. I swear, guys. Wow. I need to contact David Jr. quick and fast. Because I have some people I need to put in jail myself. I need to put some people in jail. You mean David Jr. has been knowing this all along, that he can put people in jail just like that, and I've been here wanting to put people in jail and I didn't know how. My God. Why didn't somebody tell me earlier? Anyway, never late than never. Oh my God. These people could have already served 2 years by now. Guys.
And I want to come to this Matiko. Matiko comes from the village, as I've said. And David Jr. took advantage of him because of drunkenness at that time. Took him to a place where he didn't know. And right now, Matiko has come out to open and show us that for sure I'm in prison. I'm not maybe in the rehabilitation the way people are saying, but I'm in prison, because the clothes that he was putting in is the same clothes that the prisoners that are in these cells, more especially Migori prison, they do wear. So Matiko has exposed for us a lot, and this is now bringing us to the attention that for those who think that Matiko is living good, and I want to say that maybe the only thing that he went there and said is that, and let me ask, if for sure it is a rehabilitation, why can't he at least go in, ask for permission to show us for sure these are the rehabilitation?
Guys, let me ask you a question. Like, seriously. How credible is that thing that this person has spoken about? Is there anybody who can go to jail without the due process of court? No matter how corrupt they want to say Kenya is, that cannot happen. What kind of crap is that? Like seriously. I am just shocked, guys. And somebody or people will be there listening to this guy and typing in the comment section, David Jr. is so evil. Putting Matiko in jail. Aye. Is that how it's done in your country? Somebody will just be picked, from the streets and just be dropped in the jail cell. And then again, guys, so David Jr. put Matiko in jail for what? For what crime? What wrong has he committed? How now? Even if putting people in jail was that easy, at least you should say what the person has done, guys. If I take you to the cop station, or rather the jail, I should at least tell the guards at the gate, open the gates because I want to put this person inside because they've stolen my phone. Something. So what did Matiko do? How shameless and thoughtless is this kind of video this government official has done? What a shame, guys. What a shame. And he, if you remember, had done a video talking about David Jr. has taken Matiko, to a mental hospital, a mental asylum or something like that. Not knowing that a rehab is part and parcel of psychiatric treatment, which falls under an institution that also deals with mental illnesses. What a shame, guys. People coming to parade their ignorance right to the whole entire world. What a shame. What a big damn shame.
You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
So now let us go to 𝐂𝐲𝐘𝐒. By the way, Mzee, what is with the music? Guys, this Mzee was playing some background music and I was wondering, I thought it was something in my house, like somebody playing a nursery rhyme or something, and I was wondering, where is that one coming from? Only to find out it is coming from his video. What is with that nursery rhyme in the background? Mzee. And guys, he really amused me when he confused, Esther with Sarah. He's talking about Esther, but he's calling her Sarah. Guys, this is a problem of having too many women in your life. You start to even confuse their names. Gosh. Now, guys, he has come out to address the issues that he spoke about in his previous video. That controversial video. That video that went viral. That video that everybody's talking about. So he started off by saying that he is out here to protect his culture, his Korean culture. And he was saying that these people of this particular family that he was talking about, Congrats Mom's family, that they have messed up with the culture. Because he is insisting that these people are bathing together, mother, son, daughter, and everybody in the house. Guys, I think I missed that video. Please somebody direct me, somebody slide me the link of that video where these people were bathing naked together. Which video is that? I must have missed it. I thought I'm keeping up, with every single video on the streets. How did that one bypass me? Guys, because the only video I saw was of Congrats Mom, David Jr. and, D in a pool. And of course, they had swimsuits. They were not naked. I mean, especially Congrats Mom, guys. This woman was even, had a lasso around her, She had this wrapper around her like all the time. David Jr. was in shorts. What is this guy talking about? See, guys, when you want to justify something that is not there, you come out looking like this. Like the way this Mzee is coming out looking. Why would you want to say things that are not there, 𝐂𝐲𝐘𝐒? Haven't you ever, swam in your whole entire life? And by the way, guys, I mean, those of you who come from the villages, if you know that in your village people used to bathe in the river, let me know in the comment section. Because I remember going to the village, especially, a while back, some years back. I remember this thing of bathing in the river was rampant. You know, this guy is talking about this thing like it is something that doesn't happen. People used to bathe in the river naked, like ndeve. Fully naked. Is that correct English? You know, I do not get this guy. He is making it seem as though this bathing in the river, it is something that Congrats mom invented. You know, like this is the only family that bathes in the river in the whole of Nyabohanse. Well, I believe that the bathing in the river, this is a thing that has always been there. And being that this Mzee was born in, you know, not yesterday, clearly, you know, he should know about this. I think this man is just pulling our legs. Anyway, we ascertained, you know, that he is out here to do content and create videos. That's what he's out here to do. This talk about marwa, my son, I mean, just cut it. I mean, just drop it. You know, it is not making sense anymore. It is not even credible. I have seen the whole of lazy gang, you know, the whole of negative reactors, you know, have come out to distance themselves from your utterances because you're embarrassing them. You know, they gave you a good platform. You know, they told you go for it, but now you're going for it the wrong way. And have you noticed, you know, most of them are saying that you have to be in the forefront when the time of going to court arrives. You better be aware of that as well. People in your own team, the ones who you rent to, you know, while bashing the people who support your son. Those same people are now saying, you know, we've had enough of this Mzee. You know, they are saying that this Mzee is too much. They're also saying that even if somebody is your son and you fell off with them or their mother, this is not the way to go. That is the truth. And 𝐂𝐎, you should be smart enough to know that you cannot bash somebody's mother, you know, or expose or embarrass, you know, somebody's mother like that and expect this person to be cool with you. You know, I don't think you expect that. And that is why I came out to say, I don't think you care. And of course, that makes me know that you're a real imposter, because if you truly had blood, you know, if you truly had, you know, that connection, you know, by blood, you know, with your son, then you clearly, definitely would have been acting differently. That's rather obvious, you know. So let us listen to what this Mzee says.
When I talk about, my vlog is about culture and the social lifestyle. When I talk about what you have done wrong, I am not exposing you. I am correcting you. Because that is the way you have maybe behaved is not how we as Africans are supposed to behave. So when I say this is wrong, this what you have done is wrong, I am not exposing you. I am exposing the wrongdoing you have done. So you get me correct? You get me correct. So when I talk about maybe a mother bathing together with a son, very closely, naked, only covering the breasts, and that is uncultured. That is not our culture. When I talk about that, when I talk about a brother bathing together with his sister, raising legs together at a very close range, when the cameras are focusing, that is not cultural. So when I talk about that, I am not against you. I am against what you are doing. That is our culture. When I talk that even here in Korean culture, there is no day that old mama of mine, my mother, can go to bath in the river with my sister at her age. Never, 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 never. I also, Kohera here, I can never bath even with my son. I can't. My son to see my nakedness. No, no.
As you can see, he is not happy at all, you know. And he is saying that he has to protect his culture by all means. He goes on to say that, these threats about being arrested, let them arrest him. Or better still, go and arrest the culture, because that is what the culture dictates. So now this mzee wants to hide behind culture. Guys, look at how this thing is playing out. Carrots, wants to hide behind him. He wants to hide behind culture. I don't know what culture will hide behind. Guys, we are being treated to a very crazy spectacle. Everybody is blaming somebody else. Now this one, this mzee has decided that he will blame culture. Everybody is shifting blame. Nobody wants to take responsibility. Nobody is bold enough to say, oh yes, I own it. I own my words. I said it. So Kohera is saying that if you want to arrest, arrest the culture. Guys, listen to this drama.
Has seen what you are doing, then how do you blame me that I'm directing it? I didn't send you to go and misbehave there. How do you say, okay, my mother is done this, I will arrest you? Arrest who? You arrest me because your mother was naked with their son. Is it legal in Kenya to be naked with your son? That is nonsense. Arrest. You arrest. Go and arrest the culture. Go and arrest the culture. If you feel you are oppressed, just move abroad. Move abroad and get away from Africa. That is the same as showing nudes. There is no difference. You are showing us our nudes. You and your brother, you and your mother, you and your son, showing us your nudes. What is the difference between this video and the lady who sent the nudes in the previous video? What is the difference? That is what we don't want. Call me anything, but that is what we don't. And that one we shall respond. You go, get naked, do it, we shall say no.
This mzee goes on to talk about domestic violence that is going on in Congrats mom's house. Talking about she was beaten up when she came from vacation because she questioned her husband of some infidelity that was going on in the house. Guys, I'm even feeling somehow talking about this because the source of Mzee Kohera's information is Gintu. He is saying that Gintu had did a video on Saturday morning, and the title was "Congrats Mom Slapped and Thrown Out of the House. She is on the Run." I saw that title. To be very honest, I did not click on that video because that sounded like Gintu's BS clickbaits. Who doesn't know that Gintu clickbaits a lot? And Gintu can change titles of videos. One video he can change titles 5 times before he settles on the on the last one. He likes to clickbait a lot. And sometimes what he has written on the title has nothing to do with the video. Nothing at all. Now, these are the crazy clickbaits that even YouTube does not allow, because it is totally misleading. So now, these are the kind of clickbaits that this mzee, is referring to. This is what he has believed. And the more he spoke, the more I got a feeling that he actually did not watch that video. Because I also did not watch it. But I can bet you there was nothing like that probably in that video. And even if there was, how does Gintu know? Does he live there? That is a big house, with a perimeter wall. Before you get to the house from the gate, it is so far. Even if somebody is screaming in that house, I doubt if Gintu can hear, even if he was standing at the gate. So my thing is, how does Gintu know this, stories from this house? He doesn't live there. He doesn't have anybody, any contacts there. So clearly, what he's talking out here is just BS. His usual lies. And I'm so surprised that this man, a grown mzee, seriously, guys, cannot even decipher lies from truth. This guy cannot just look at Gintu and know when Gintu is lying. I thought the older you become somehow wise. Guys. I know that you all, looking at Gintu, just by looking at Gintu, you can know he's lying. And even when he's saying a bit of truth, you can tell that here, Gintu has tried to say some truth. You can actually listen to a video and know that here, he probably is telling the truth, some truth. But most of the times, it is so clear, as day, that he is lying. So, guys, I am really shocked and I'm surprised that this mzee can actually believe Gintu. Hey. He actually believes Gintu. He's even coming out here to give us evidence by Gintu's title of his video. Are you serious, Mr. Koheera? Is this the kind of evidence you are going to produce in court? Now that you said arrest. Guys, he said arrest and then he realized, oops, I shouldn't have said it like that. So he went on to say, arrest the culture, But guys, I would just tell this mzee. I would just ask this mzee. Does he think, what he is doing, is going to end in an amicable, nice way? Because he is out here saying that he is advising people. He is not exposing them. He is not bad-mouthing them. He is just saying the truth and he is protecting culture. So I just want to ask him, with all his wisdom or lack thereof, I would like to ask him if he thinks what he is doing, is going to end up, with nice results, does he think he's going to achieve his objectives? Does he think anything good is going to come out of all these exposés and corrections that he is making? Does he think that this son that he is pursuing will embrace him, and accept him after all this that he is doing? That is why, guys, I said in the previous video, I do not see blood here. Maybe this is porridge, versus water. There's nothing like blood is thicker than... Because, guys, when there is that connection, there are just things you cannot do. So I'm just wondering, in this man's heart of hearts, truly, does he think he is going to achieve his mission? Well, I think he's going to achieve his mission, of making money on YouTube. That one, yes, I'm sure he can. And guys, I wouldn't be surprised if he is thinking, of the next drama. Now that he has seen that going viral is so easy, he is probably looking out for the next drama. What am I going to talk about? Something crazy about this family. That's what's up, guys. And I heard him say, guys, that, this project, the latrine project that he is doing, by the help of some of his subscribers, that, I'm so happy that, they are done. That he is so happy that they are done with that project and now they're going to move to the next. Guys, I'm sorry, but these are the kind of people who opened YouTube channels to be assisted, to be helped, solely to be helped. Guys, you can get assistance from people. People can come to your aid. Like if you're building something, people can come and, chip in. It is okay. However, there are people who actually just, opened their YouTube channels for the sole purpose of finding people on this platform to help them do their constructions or whatever it is that they want to do. This man is one of them. So when it comes to content, he really doesn't care. And that reminds me, positive reactors, we always get this, bashment, if that's correct. Where people come to bash you and tell you, you think that MORAA can help you. You think, what do you think MORAA can give you? You think, guys, when I hear that, I just laugh. Because when I opened my YouTube channel, for instance, I did not open my YouTube channel so MORAA can help me. I opened my YouTube channel so I can grow a channel. So that I can be on YouTube to grow a channel. Guys, I opened a YouTube channel solely for the love of this family. I opened a YouTube channel to come out and say my truth of how I see things. I opened a YouTube channel so that I can debunk some of these lies that I could not debunk when I didn't have a channel. That is the main reason, or rather, those are the main reasons why I opened the YouTube channel. And I also opened a YouTube channel so that I can grow my channel, so that I can do YouTube. I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that makes sense. Because there are people, guys, who have opened their channels. And guys, you can tell. It is clear. Because some of those people even had to drop out of YouTube and reaction. And especially, those reactors from the village. Why? Because they are not getting what they want. People are not coming out to help them as they thought. They tried to become brutal, but, the reaction did not love them. So they decided to opt out. And I can bet you guys, some of these people, when they finish building their houses, doing what they want, some of them will just disappear into oblivion. Because they have already achieved what they are looking for. They are not on YouTube for the passion of doing YouTube. They are on YouTube for the passion of getting somebody to assist them to build a house, assist them to, build a latrine, do something. And like I said, yes, you can be on YouTube, for your passion of whatever you're doing. But then along the way, you can get people to assist you here and there. That is okay, but that is secondary. But your main reason of being on YouTube is because you want to be on YouTube. So when people come out to say that, oh, you think MORAA will help you, oh, you think, and by the way, what can really MORAA help everybody with? Can MORAA help everyone? Sincerely, can MORAA help everybody? Even the most philanthropic person on earth cannot help everyone. So of course, we know that Marwa cannot help everyone. You know, you hear this statement from grown-ass people. You know, and you're thinking, really? So you, with your YouTube channel, whom do you want to help you? Because you must be here for somebody to help you. And that is why you're thinking that everybody is out here for somebody to help them. What sense does that make, guys? Guys, let us watch out for this 𝐂𝐎 man. He has decided that he's gonna do what he's gonna do. He has decided to go all in. Reaction must continue. And he has learned from the best. Are you hearing the names that he is mentioning? 𝐷𝐿, you know. And he also mentions Masubo. You know, those are the kind of people he's learning from. And he is learning well, you know. People who just come out here to lie, to be as negative as can be. Those are the kind of people who are mentoring him. So you can imagine the kind of reaction this Mzee is going to be doing. At the expense of those they claim to be their family. At the expense of those they claim to love. And then he went on to give Marwa an incentive. You know, he goes on to tell him about the good plans that they have for him in the village. Talking about they want him to be their leader. He has leadership qualities, you know. He has been proposed by the elders so he can come and be the one to lead them, guide them, you know. And he spoke about his family being, you know, this influential family, having all this, you know, MPs, politicians, you know, learned people. And guys, he said that, you know, his family is rich in everyone, including thieves, including lawyers, including everybody, you know, which is okay, guys. But now they have something special coming on for Marwa. Guys, what do you think? Should Marwa go for it? Should Marwa go and, you know, get this seat, you know, be this leader that they want him to be? Should Marwa ignore these people? Are they doing this because they love Marwa? Are they looking for something? You know, would they have done this if Marwa was a nobody? Are they doing this because Marwa is a somebody? Guys, I'm getting confused. I don't know what's going on this street. Somebody help me in the comment section. Please type them hot. Let us have this discussion because, guys, it is going down. So, guys, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about 𝐂𝐎, because he has come out to say that, you know, all he is doing is protecting their culture. He does not want his culture to be eroded. You know, he wants his culture to remain intact. You know, do you think he is really moving in the right direction? Do you believe his explanation? He is saying he is not out here to bash anybody. He is not out here to expose anyone. He just wants people to do the right thing. That is why he is here. He is the streets police, you know, you know, policing people against doing the wrong things on the streets of YouTube. He even said, you know, they can do these things, their shenanigans of bathing naked, you know, away from the cameras. But if they dare put it on YouTube, then they're going to find him there. What, guys? Things are thick. Have you liked this video? If you have not given this video a thumbs up already, please give this video a massive thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, this is your moment. Click on the subscribe button and join this amazing family. And if you are here for the first time and you're looking at this woman and you're wondering, what is this channel all about? This is a reaction channel where we analyze, we criticize, and we react on videos that have been put out on the YouTube platform. If you have enjoyed today's video and if you want to be a part of this family, please click on the subscribe button as well. And remember to turn on the bell notification so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube can notify you instantly. For those who are newly subscribed, I want to say thank you so very much and feel most welcome. To my returning subscribers, you guys already know that I have got nothing but love for you guys. Let us continue liking each and every video, sharing them widely, and let us continue commenting. So on that note, I am waiting for your comments down in the comment section below. Let us continue the conversation there, and let us meet in the next video. Bye bye.